Here we are, everyone. Warzone is back. And after last time around when I played Warzone, which basically was one of the most epic streams I'd ever done. Like, I actually got top 10 3 times in the last stream. It's going to be hard to top that tonight, admittedly. It's going to be really, really, really tough. How am I going to do better than top 3? Or top 10 3 times, right? Well, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to get my second win ever, which I haven't done yet. I've only gotten that first win, which was almost a whole month ago now, if you can believe it. So, let's see what happens, alright? Here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. Try in here. I'm already... Wait, what? I didn't land. I haven't landed, and I already have a bounty on my head to try to murder my ass. Sheesh. Well, that's making fast work of it, isn't it? Alright, well. I guess things are about to get serious real fast. Okay, we got a Lockman. Full auto. Shotgun, nah, won't bother with that. So already we have several people who are making some challenges. Again, some people are like, if you make top 10, top 5, they'll, you know, they'll look to reward me, which would be very nice if you did. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports this stream in any way. As you know, when I play, I do my best, and I really want to top what I did last time if I possibly can. I don't know if I will, but I'll do my damnedest, okay? Thank you. A couple people have actually already just tipped. I appreciate that. And I will shout out those tips in a few minutes here. Once I get a chance. If I get a chance. You know how it works with this, right? The Warzone Challenge. Lockman sub. TAC V. I guess I'll pick the TAC up. So good news is, I don't think this guy who got the bounty is like anywhere near me, nor does he know where I am. I hadn't even landed yet. That was pretty crazy. He landed, immediately picked up a bounty, and it ends up being for me. I'm not even on the ground yet. Couple more stims. Nothing too special yet. Where are we right now? Okay. So this is going to be a tough call to figure out where to go. Only because we're so early on here. Okay. Costa. Oh, I heard the 5. Okay, 545 is the worst one. That's what I was told. I already had an armor vest. Shit, I grabbed an extra one by accident. Oh well. I have 2 vests. I don't need them, right? Kagome, good evening. Welcome. It's okay if you're late. Red Brady says, do you recognize the map? What do you mean? Is this a multiplayer map? I haven't played the multiplayer in so long, I wouldn't even know.
The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
Oh, good. 74U? 74U is pretty good, but that's this one doesn't have any attachments, does it? Oh, it does. Okay. I'll take the 74U. I was the only person to land over here. As you can see, there's like nothing, nobody else this area. Pretty good. Let's get the dub. I'll try. Dora Goldbox says, how was dinner tonight? Man, do you really want to know? Do you want to know the story? So, I shall tell you the story of my dinner tonight to get the Warzone stream started. So, here's the deal of dinner. For many, many years, my wife and I shopped at exactly the same grocery store. Okay, I'm going to try to head to the center here. I'm going to try to cross. And this grocery store had some pretty good stuff in regards to alternatives to red meat. For those who don't know, I have a condition where I cannot really eat that much red meat. It is called gout. It is an imbalance of acid in my body. And if I eat too much red meat, basically I get incredible swelling in my joints, pain. Basically what happens is these uric acid crystals build up in my joints, and it's very, very painful. I can't walk. I'm basically on my ass for days. It's not a good deal, okay? So I can't really eat red meat that much anymore. So I try to find alternatives. And one thing we were eating for years were turkey burgers. These big-ass quarter-pound turkey burgers. And, again, we used to go to the supermarket. There was like a store brand that they had. And they were super-duper tasty. They were already pre-seasoned. Of course, when I cooked them, I would season them a little more in my own style. But they were... Oh, the Fennec, I've heard, is like the best clone-trained weapon, right? Oh, shit. And that one's got 5 attachments. Well, I'm going to run around with the Fennec then. That's what everyone says. Everyone says the Fennec fully loaded is the best close-range gun. All right, let me cross here. So, we like turkey burgers. But what happened was about 6 months ago, my wife and I decided to make a change. We had been shopping at the same grocery store for many years, and quite frankly, this was last year in the midst of, like, big inflation. All the prices the grocery stores were up and everything. And we were like, you know, we want to make a change and do something different. So we ended up deciding we were going to go to a different grocery store chain. And we started going to a different grocery store chain. Yeah, self-revive. So nice. I figured it would be in the actual ambulance. So we did. And we started going to this chain and getting new things. In fact, this different grocery store chain has a really good bakery department where we can get fresh bagels, all kinds of stuff, like ciabatta bread, which I absolutely love ciabatta bread. And now I can have it again. I haven't had it in so many years. I'm able to get fresh ciabatta bread again. I have double self-revive. So this grocery store has been really good for all of that. But a lot of the things that we used to get at the old grocery store, we kind of stopped getting. And one of the things was the turkey burgers. And then just the other day, my wife says to me, you know, we haven't had turkey burgers in like 6 months now since we stopped going to the old grocery store. Can you get turkey burgers at the new one? And, you know, we don't know what they're going to be. It won't be the same brand, obviously. But can you get them and see what they are? And we'll try them out and see if they're any good. So we decided that's what we're going to have for dinner today. We're going to have turkey burgers and a side. And it just so happens we had leftover tater tots from making a casserole like a week or two ago. We're going to have tater tots and turkey burgers, right? So I'm at the grocery store. And I'm looking, and I swear to God, I'm like, where is the turkey burgers? I'm looking in the frozen section. I can't find anything. I see, of course, a million times of red meat. I see bison burgers, venison burgers. I'm finding impossible burgers, which is veggie burgers, you know. I can't find turkey burgers. I go to the fresh meat section. They've got ground turkey, but they don't have turkey patties that are seasoned or anything. So I'm like, what is going on? And I actually had asked, and they said, no, they don't carry them. I was like, what? No, they don't. This store doesn't have them. They don't, for some reason, they just don't stock turkey burgers. And I was like, that's wild to me because the other store had like multiple brands. They used to have a store brand. They used to have, you know that brand Jenny O? That's the brand for all kinds of like turkey. I don't really like them. I think Jenny O sucks. It's like almost flavorless. But I mean, it's a very common brand that you can get for turkey products. I was like, you don't have anything? No, they have no turkey burgers in the store. They don't have them. And I was like, wow. So I was like, well, what alternatives do they have? And I started looking in the store, and they had salmon burgers. Yes, actually burgers made of fish. They had breaded fish patties. They had like breaded chicken patties. And then finally, after searching the whole store for something that would be kind of similar to turkey burgers, I found that they had frozen chicken breasts in a big ass bag, half price. So we're talking a giant, like 2-pound, 3-pound bag of chicken breast. And it was on sale for $7. I said, holy shit, like that's really cheap for this much chicken. So I asked my wife, what would you like to do? Do you want fish? Do you want this? She's like, let's try the chicken breast. I said, okay. Now, cooking an actual chicken breast versus a turkey burger is a little different. Basically, the chicken needs to be cooked very, very thoroughly. I already went in here, by the way. The chicken has to be cooked very thoroughly because chicken, if you undercook it, you can get very sick. You have salmonella, and you could have issues. And so, the instructions on this, the instructions on the chicken breast bag says, well, it's different cooking times depending on if it's frozen or thawed. If it's frozen, it can take upwards of 25 to 30 minutes. If it's thawed, you can cook it in 15. And I said, all right, well, let me do that. Let me thaw it. That way it'll be easier, right? So then it says you have you have stovetop, and you need to have a skillet with a lid, which I do. I actually have a relatively new skillet with a lid. And it says what you're supposed to do is take some spray cooker oil, which we have, the spray oil, and you spray your pan, and you toss it in there at medium-high heat. Now, anyone who has a stove would know stove has different settings, right? So medium would be 5 out of 10. Medium-high would be 7 or 8, okay? So I put it up to around 7.5. That should be like perfectly right down the middle. And it says what you do is you take these thawed chicken breasts, you put them on top of a pre-sprayed pan, and you start cooking them. And what you do is you cover it. And then you come back like every 2-3 minutes and you flip, okay? And it says basically after 15 minutes, those will be done, okay? I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds good. So I start cooking them. And by the way, the first thing I noticed, which I didn't notice last night when I grabbed these chicken breasts to thaw them out, is that the chicken breasts are not equal size. One is like gigantic, and one is like mid-size. So one is like definitely like a third bigger than the other. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Just to start, that sucks, because that means one's gonna have to cook longer than the other. I can't even like cook them equally, right? Now, I did something very stupid. Did I start cooking the larger chicken breast first? No, I tossed them in together, which was mistake number one, okay? So now I'm cooking them, and basically I get to like, I'm flipping them. It's like 5 minutes. I flipped it like once, and you're starting to see a sear on each side. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is going to come out nicely, because I got 10 minutes left, and it's just starting to sear. And then it got to around 7 minutes. And around 7 minutes, all of a sudden, things started to go awry, as all of a sudden, some smoke started to come off the pan. And I'm like, wait a minute, smoke? I was like, if smoke is coming off the pan, that means that the cooking spray, and that actually means that the fat of the chicken is overcooking, like way too fast. So we got a problem here. So I started to turn the temperature down and turned on the fan that I have above my stovetop to blow it out the, you know, it has like an exhaust at the top of my house. So I turn it down, I'm cooking. All of a sudden, it's like foosh. Not a fire, but like monstrous smoke. Like non-stop amounts of smoke coming out of this pan. I'm like, what the shit? Okay, hold on, let me get away from this guy. So, I'm assuming that was the guy hunting me, huh? Certainly seems that way. How the hell he got on my ass so fast, I have no idea. But the Fennec is not going to be good for distance, so I'm just going to run for a second here. I'll continue the story in a second. Where we're leaving off is that basically there's all kinds of smoke coming out in my kitchen. That's where we'll leave the story for now. Allow me to try to escape this asshole. And then I'll get back to the story. I need to concentrate.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Okay. He's on to me, but at the same time, I don't think he knows where I am. I lost him for a bit there. So I think I'm alright as long as I play it safe. Ah, here we go. Look at that nonsense. How did I get down so fast? That didn't even make any sense. How did I get down so fast? I had the drop on him too, so he had already lost some health. It's nonsense. So anyway, there's smoke coming out of the pan. I turn on the fan. There's smoke coming out. My wife opens up the back door. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So immediately I look, and basically we're only about 10 minutes into cooking. The small chicken breast is done. It's ready to go. I'm like, how the hell? If this said 15 minutes, how is it done in 10? So I take that one off. The other one is starting to burn on both sides. And I'm like, damn. So is it done? So of course, it's the fat chicken breast. So I take a big knife, I cut it, and I look in the middle. It's raw in the middle. So it's burned on the outside and raw in the middle. What does that tell you? It means the instructions were wrong. I'm cooking it on way too high of a heat, and it's cooking the edges too fast, and it's not giving enough time for the heat to permeate the middle of the meat and cook the center. So whoever wrote the instructions on the bag is a fucking idiot and basically told me to do medium high. I probably should have been doing medium at most and slower cooking this meat to permeate and make sure that it was cooked through. Okay? Hold on. Well, that was useful. What the fuck? It was delayed. I couldn't fire the gun. He was right in front of me, and I couldn't aim and fire at first. It was delayed. Well, that was a complete waste of a match. Basically, I can tell you that it was laggy. When I was fighting the guy who was hunting me, it was laggy, and I couldn't even aim and shoot at the guy standing in front of me in the gulag. It was so laggy. What a stupid fucking game. Anyway, so that was really dumb. I have a few shoutouts to do, but let me finish the story. So, the small chicken breast is done and has just a little bit of like burn on the edges, but it's not bad at all. The big chicken breast isn't cooked in the middle, but is burned on the outside. So I turned down the heat. I get it cooking. I put the lid back on, and it cooks for like another 5 minutes. There's smoke. Like, the whole house is full of smoke now. Okay? So finally, I get it done, and it's a mess. Like, the pan is completely covered in black, you know, it burned. And so that's a mess. And, you know, the freaking fire alarm actually went off. Our ceiling fire detector, either smoke detector, I had to waft it with a fucking towel to get it to turn off. It was basically a major pain in the ass. Excuse me. So then we ate them. They're chicken sandwiches. My wife's like, well, it tastes all right, but the problem is it's overcooked. I was like, so hers was overcooked. Mine was cooked nicely. It was actually juicy in the middle, but I didn't get to season it. It was burned on the outside in multiple places, so you basically tasted like burnt chicken. You know, it wasn't great. So basically, I was pretty pissed because here's the thing, all right? When I cook for my wife, I want to do it nicely because my wife cooks 90% of the time, okay? Maybe once or twice a week tops I cook. So when I cook and I'm taking that responsibility away from her, I want to be sure I'm doing a good job because she's not cooking. I want to have her have a good meal. It's basically her day off from cooking, you see? And it pissed me off because I went out of my way. I was trying to find the turkey burgers she wanted. The local grocery store doesn't have them. So I do something as an alternative. I go exactly by the instructions on the bag of how to cook it, and it's completely wrong and overcooked. It's like, what am I supposed to do about that, right? I mean, it just sucks. Now, listen, was Kat upset? No. I mean, she definitely wanted a better meal, but she wasn't pissed at me or everything. She's like, what are you going to do? You did follow the instructions. It's not your fault. Yeah, but it's not a matter of fault. It's a matter of, you know, doing something nicely and having a good meal when you deserve it, because my wife deserves it. And I feel upset that she cooks for me every day and I gave her a shitty meal today. You know? It really does piss me off. It upsets me. So there you go. That was a shitty meal. By the way, FYI, the tater tots also didn't come out exactly right. The instructions on the tater tots says just put them on, you know, a baking sheet and bake them for a certain amount of time. We brought them out and they stuck to the baking sheet, which basically means that was wrong too. The tater shots should have had cooking oil to stop them from sticking to the baking sheet, and that didn't say to do that in the instructions for them either. So what it is that they try to write these universal instructions that apply to like every single person ever who ever owned like an oven, and it doesn't work that way. Like, it should definitely have. Oh shit, there's a guy right there. You see him? Where did he go? Where the fuck did he go? Wow. That's one way to kill him.
I need large caliber rounds.
I need large caliber rounds. Please. That's one way to kill him. Right? That was a messy way to kill him, but I killed him. Anyway, no, what I was going to say was, when they write the instructions for these anything frozen, you should have several different instructions. Seriously. And it should be like, here's the situation, you know. This bag of chicken breast has breasts of various size. You have one of this size, cook it this way. You have one of this size, cook it that way. By the way, you know, you might not want to do medium-high heat. You might want to do just medium, depending on how good your oven is and stuff like that, or your stovetop. It doesn't do that. It just says, do this. This is how you do it. Well, it's wrong. It's fucking wrong for me. And I wasted, well, I didn't waste it because we ate it. We still ate. But it was a shitty dinner, you know, and that's upsetting. We have a shitty dinner. We're expected to have something good. Pisses me off. By the way, I didn't even shout out anyone, and I apologize. I jumped right into the next match, telling you this long-ass story before I even shout. We have several tips that came in that I did not shout out, and I swear to you, I will shout those out when we get a moment here. I should have probably shouted them out before we started this match. That was not very wise. Oh, well. I'm also not very wise, I guess. Right? So let me get this straight. That guy who apparently was another YouTuber, I don't know who he was. What the fuck was his name? Leviathan? That guy sat in my earlier stream today and acted all nice just so tonight I could play Warzone and he could sit here and troll me and say, terms of service, terms of service, terms of service, and then just get banned like an idiot. Like, he's a moron. I mean, who the fuck was that idiot? I've never heard of him. But that's pretty impressively stupidity. He sat here on the stream just to get banned right away. Right? I don't know who the fuck that was, but I mean, dude. Congrats on showing the empty space between your fucking ears. Alright. What a dunderhead. I never heard of him, though. I don't know who it is. George No, George, I don't think I got an email from you. Are you sure you're emailing the right address? Because I knew you brought this up yesterday, too. I'm pretty sure I didn't get any emails from you. I'm getting emails from people. I just haven't gotten one from you. From what I saw, anyway. Kostov? Alright, I'll take the Kostov. 74U. There we go. Now. He's above me. Right. Instantly killed. I don't know how so many of us in a confined area, 2 matches in a row, it's been like that, right? Well, let's try the gulag again. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, how the fuck was our whole squad eliminated? I thought it said our squad was eliminated. I was like, huh? How did he eliminate 2 of us at once? It was my teammate got him. All right, that really threw me for a loop for a second. I was gonna say, what the fuck? All right, phew. Might as well grab it. Not that I'm going to use it. Excuse me. And again, I apologize. I have no ability to do any shoutouts. When I finish this round, I will absolutely shout out everyone's contributions because a bunch have come in, and I feel like a jerk that I didn't shout out any tips. So I absolutely will do so as soon as I can, okay? SD Chargers had done a super chat and said, invest in an air fryer, it'll change your life. We have a small air fryer. I hate it. Do you want to know why I hate it? It cooks everything nicely. This is true. We've had fries and a few other things in it, and it cooks everything nicely. The problem is it's small. It's not a big one. Big ones are expensive. We have a little one. And basically the thing, it's so fucking messy. Like I'll give you an example. Today, I made those chicken breasts, and it was a mess. It was. It smoked and everything. But what did we have to clean up after? We cleaned up literally the pan. That was it. If I had done the air fryer, we would have had to take out all of the different trays of the air fryer and fucking hand wash and scrub them in the sink. Then we would have had to actually wash out the walls of the air fryer, because when you air fry, the fucking cooking oil just goes everywhere. It sprays like all over the fucking walls of it and shit. It's a huge mess. So whenever we use it, like it's an ordeal. They're like, wow, it's great, the food quality's good, but why do I have to spend a half an hour after I eat in an air fryer cleaning the whole kitchen? So we just don't use it anymore. It's actually more of a hassle than it's fucking worth. I'd much rather just use a fucking frying pan. Now, this is someone looted and skedaddled right at the beginning. RPK is good, but sadly it's best with attachments, and this one doesn't have any. Sucks because someone obviously landed here and looted the whole goddamn thing. So I am really behind the 8 ball right now when it comes to items and anything here.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Loadout drop. Could be my opportunity. If I can get the fuck over there fast, right? So yeah, you know, we have a small air fryer. It was actually gifted to us by my parents years ago. And we used it to make some chicken. We used it to make like French fries and other things like that. We had 1 or 2 different meals we made with it. But like I said, it was such an annoyance to clean that we ended up just not using it after a while. We used it a few times, like, okay, and every time it's like, dude, we really have to stand here in the sink scrubbing out all the fucking trays and shit it came with because they're covered, is splattered in oil. The walls of the thing was always splattered with oil. And cooking oil is annoying to clean. So you're standing there scrubbing. Like, what the fuck are we doing this for? It's not like it was gourmet level food or anything. It was alright. It was better than, say, like having French fries there is better than the oven. But my god, the intense work afterward is just not worth it. It sounded like someone landed and died. I heard a scream. Probably sit and duck. No one looted here, huh? Take the claymore. You could really use some armor. Nope.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in
Okay.
the area.
No, we're not, guys. I already said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to say it again. We're not doing bounties anymore since my dumb fuck trolls like to try to get me in trouble for something that doesn't break any rules. But there's no such thing as a bounty. If you guys want to make challenges of, you know, things that you'd like to see me do tonight, like, hey, make top 10, make top 5, or hey, get 5 shotgun kills. Challenge me, that's fine. I'll do my best if that's what you want to do. And then it's totally your prerogative if you feel like you would like to reward me if I hit those goals or not. It's up to you. There's no obligation or anything like that. At the same time, please understand, I reserve the right to remove anyone from my stream permanently as I see fit. That has always been my right as a streamer on YouTube, and I will always reserve that right. If you piss me off, if you're a jerk to me, if you harass other viewers, if you disobey my rules and what I'm saying, you will be removed. And that's okay, because that's always been part of the rules. Yeah, you got the jump on me. Nothing I can do there. Alright. There we go. Okay, I suck. That's 2 shitty games in a row. Now I will do shoutouts and update the leaderboards and everything. If they look, they won't let me quit. Okay, let's take a look. What's up, Jade? Good evening, sir. All right, so we start off tonight with a $5 tip from Arcade Cup. Thank you very much, Arcade Cup. It's actually a $5.69 tip. So let's play the animation. Thank you, Arcade Cup. You know, now it's cold in here. I opened the window, and now it's too cold, and I'm going to have to close the window again. Thank you for the first tip of the night, Arcade Cup. Okay, then... we've got a $2 tip from King Gabriel, who is making some challenges. Basically, he's saying kills. Also, if I can make top 50, top 25, top 10, or if I even get a victory, he's going to do some rewards for me tonight. I appreciate that, King Gabriel. Thank you for that. That's a $2 tip from him. And so far, did I even get a single kill? I did. That match, I got at least 1 kill, correct? Or did I get 2? I definitely got 1 kill at the beginning, and I got 1 kill in the gulag, correct? There we go. So thank you for the $2 tip, King Gabriel. I got a $1 tip. Oh, King Gabriel, in this case, is a top 50 finish. Well, I haven't done that yet. That last one was 55th. 50 stinking 5th. All right. Take a look at this. Hold on. Okay. We got a... Whoops. I misclicked. We got a $1 tip. Shocks Dolls Dollar tipped $1 and says, this live stream amuses me. I don't know what the hell Shocks Dolls Dollar means, but okay. Thank you for the $1 tip. Then I got another tip here. Is Bugs Bunny naked a gold standard in the bodybuilding community? I think you're asking the wrong person. I wouldn't know the answer to that one. Thank you for the $1 tip, but I have absolutely no clue what you just said or why you said it. I received a $6 tip from King Gabriel. He says, you got 3 kills, so here's a $6 tip. Oh, okay. Thank you, King Gabriel. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for supporting the stream. That is we do a $5 animation. I didn't even realize I got 3 kills. I thought I had gotten 2. So King Gabriel is currently the top tipper now of the night. Oops, what happened there? King Gabriel, $6. And that gets up to 16. And I definitely have to close the blinds now because now it's very cold in here. And I got another $6 tip. Romy Rose says, I said that I was going to reward you $2 per kill. You got 3. Here's some advice for the gulag. There are vests that spawn on the ground. Be out on the lookout. You spawn with it if you win the gulag. Oh, really? I mean, I knew there was items on the floor, but I usually don't bother with them. I usually just go straight for the kill. And I get the feeling a lot of the times that's actually why I win is because people are busy looking for loot and shit on the floor. And I kind of get the drop on them. And they can't really do anything in time. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Well, there you go. And also SD Chargers did the super chat. So I'm going to get him on the leaderboard. But in the meantime, let's get this going. I also need to close my blinds because it's very cold in here now. It got real cold. I'm going to turn off the fan now. Woo! It went from being warm in here to too cold, like way too cold. Woo! Chilly. Let's get SD Chargers on the leaderboard. Thank you very much, SD Chargers, for the super chat. Sadly, like I said, maybe if we had a different one, maybe if we had a much better air fryer, maybe we would like it. But the one we have is very small. And like I said, as easily as I could have tossed those 2 chicken breasts into the air fryer, which I could have, it would have actually been 3 times more cleanup than what we did. Even me making a mess, burning the chicken breasts like that. I mean, the pan was dirty, and I wiped the top of the stove, and that was it. So my wife scrubs the pan, I scrub the stove, I dry the pan, put it away, done. As opposed to, oh, the air fryer. Take every tray out of the air fryer, scrub each one in the sink. Now get cleaner and wipe every side of the air fryer that's now splattered with this cooking oil. It would have taken like 3 times as long. Pretty crazy. George says, if you put down parchment paper or foil in your air fryer each time you use it, what do you mean, like the edges of the air fryer? Like the walls? You want me to line the entire air fryer with tin foil, is what you're saying. I don't think that works. Wouldn't that kill the airflow that's coming out of the vents on the side of the air fryer? I'm a little confused. The gift command doesn't work? Let me see. You may be right. Perhaps Nightbot's having issues tonight. Are any Nightbot commands working tonight? Perhaps Nightbot is just not working tonight. This happens sometimes. Okay, let me try this. Yeah, it looks like Nightbot is not working. Nightbot seems shocked. Yep. Nightbot's not even here. It looks like Nightbot must have crashed and is not here. Yep. Which is weird because Nightbot was here before, right? Something happened. I wonder if Nightbot is not working. It happens sometimes. It claims it's still in the channel. It claims it's still in the channel right now, but it's definitely not. Yeah. Hobo X, I thought the advantage of using air fryers, you never have to use oil, but I don't know because I don't have one. Depends. Some things, you don't have to use it, but if you don't use oil, it has, like, no flavor. Seriously. Like, I've noticed this, that basically, if you don't, like, for example, you could put French fries into an air fryer, but the problem with that is they will end up being flavorless. Almost completely flavorless, actually. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. It looks like Nightbot is on kaput tonight. Usually a Nightbot is fine. It was definitely here earlier today. But it looks like something happened. It must have crashed. I went to the site, and it looks like the site is under the impression it's still in the chat when it's not. So something went wrong, for sure.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
I don't even know where I am. I'm stuck. Look, I can't even move.
Enemy
I've never come up here
in the
before. I
AO.
want to see what's up here. Anything? There's nothing up here. What's the point of this existing? To snipe people? Maybe. I guess. I don't see if there's anything there. What's up, Derek? Good evening. How you doing? No? Nobody here? I thought I heard noise, but no, I don't see anything. Oh.
LMG marked.
Nice. Okay. Good start. Kagome says, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. What's wrong, Kagome? Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that? What happened? Oh, yeah? Oluzwan says, you gotta try the air fryer again. Chicken katsu in there is amazing. So there is someone here because, look, these doors are open. Well, I don't know where they went. I must have missed them. Head due south. Oh, because it's One Piece tomorrow? No interest in One Piece, Kagome?
Strongholds located. Targets are marked on your attack map.
Okay. Munitions box. $76? 670, 762 is pretty good. Cost off 762 is pretty good. 545 is terrible. That's what I've been told. The 545 is like one of the worst. Okay. Smoke grenade. Might as well grab it. Argo says, I put seasoning on my french fries right before they're done cooking. No, you can put seasoning on the french fries. The point I'm making is, air fryer is supposed to be healthier, but if you do it exactly how they say to do it to be make it healthy, it doesn't taste very good. You know? That's what everyone says. They're like, if you want air fryer to be good, you do have to add some cooking oil, and therefore it'll taste a lot better when it's done. And a lot of people even say, yes, if you're going to make anything, any potatoes in an air fryer, if you don't add cooking oil, it's pretty bad. They're very, very bland. Seasoning, yes, of course you can add seasoning. Got a gas mask. Oh, my neck. Ooh, stiff. Stiff neck. too special. Should I grab the flash? What the hell was that? You heard that? I don't know what that noise was. It was a big explosion noise or something? I don't know what it was. That was fucking weird. There's no one out here. Huh. I don't know. Mortar strike. Chalk it up to confusion. A smoke bomb went off? I didn't throw a smoke bomb. Oh, is that it there? So someone threw a smoke bomb way over there? Portable radar. Why was the smoke bomb so loud if it was that far away? It's like a super loud smoke bomb. Dude, I got an armor box. I got a musician's box. A munitions box. A musician's ammo box. Whoa, Nightbot is back. Nightbot is back. Holy shit, Nightbot is back. Nightbot came back with a vengeance. Came back, started spamming like crazy. There you go. It was probably a temporary blip. Oh boy, the black site, my fucking favorite.
Enemy UAV active.
The fuck are the stairs? What the hell?
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Maybe that's him, maybe it isn't. I'm out of here. Alright. Good. Arkham says I turned on gifted memberships. Good. It let you do it? Because some people say that it doesn't work, but hopefully it worked for you. Derek, are you enjoying? Derek is enjoying the Dead Space videos on YouTube. Mateo is once again challenging me to try to get shotgun kills. Like, I keep telling Mateo, I don't like to use the shotguns. I feel like the shotguns are bad in this game and not a good idea, but he always challenges me to try to get shotgun kills. If I get a shotgun, I guess we'll see what happens, but I'm not going to focus on it as any kind of a goal, honestly. I don't think I want to put myself in that position, right? Can I put Robin on my team tomorrow? Perhaps, Jade. She wasn't... Was she on the team yesterday? I don't think so. We'll probably mix it up. Can we do emo-only chat? I have no idea if you can do emo-only chat on YouTube. You could do it on Twitch, but I don't know about YouTube. Abdullah says, what do I think about the Dead Space remake now? And can I compare it with Callisto Protocol yet? Well, let me put it this way. Again, the Dead Space remake is very much Dead Space 1 with a few tweaks, bells and whistles added. I don't know what the assault rifle is, but it has all these attachments, making me feel like it's going to be pretty good. Today, Dead Space definitely showed some problems. If you had watched my session from today, we discovered several game bugs. There was one game bug where an enemy had fused with the wall of an elevator and decided to go on a fucking trip with me, which was hilariously stupid and creepy. And then there was another situation where all the enemies had become completely invisible. He got on the train. Well, that was just bad luck. That was literally bad luck. He popped up the second I was in his face. Did it!
Stand by for
That was a messy one. They were flopping and flipping all over the place. Take that, you son of a bitch.
You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Don't know who the fuck that was shooting at me. It's a fucking stronghold. Oh my god.
Gas is moving.
It's a stupid fucking stronghold! I'm not gonna fuck around with it. It's a stupid stronghold. Shooting at me? I like that they psychically know where I am. These strongholds are terrible. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking chill. Right now, I'm kind of screwed because I can't move. I'm just gonna chill and see what happens, right? I'm just gonna relax and we'll see how we do. What?
Hit us hard that time.
Immediate death. The door was mid-opening and he already had bullets. Look at that. That's impossible. That's not what happened on my screen. God, this game sucks. That's literally not what happened on my screen. On my screen, the door was opening and I was already being filled with bullets and dead. On his screen, the door opened and he opened fire on me. That never happened. What a terrible game. Absolutely abomination gameplay, like so bad, right? Oh my god. Yes, I hate that Stronghold in solo Warzone 2. It's shit. That was just garbage. And everyone knows it. I mean, how are you going to tell me that's legit gameplay right there? Yes, he totally earned that kill when the door was opening for me and I was already dead, but on his end, the door was fully open and he filled me with bullets, right? Like, or whatever you say, dude. Oh my god. Give me a fucking headache. Anyway, that was some trash. Alright, if you can believe it, we're already 50 minutes in. Can you believe it? It doesn't feel like it, does it? Right? Diaper Lap Dance did a super chat and said one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Therefore, I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to say thank you for the super chat. And I'm going to put DL on the leaderboard because I don't care about a diaper lap dance. It's the stupidest thing. Stupidest name. Oh, my God. I was going to put down the suppression mine at that door. The problem was it blows up by itself if no one goes to it in a certain amount of time, and I don't want to have it blow up the whole building. You know, I hate that. So, son of a bitch. All right.